Here is the 2023 Audi Q5 Progressive S-Line. This 5-passenger luxury SUV has a blend of luxurious interior and a good amount of performance. It's definitely worth having on your shopping list. In this video, I'll be going over what trims are available with the Audi Q5, what safety features you get with this trim, the exterior, the interior, the infotainment system, and the pricing. If you guys are new here, my name is Jason and I do reviews on vehicles here in Canada, so be sure to like and subscribe for more videos like this one. Let's go ahead and check this Audi Q5 Progressive S-Line out. Starting with the different trims you can get when it comes to the Q5, you have the option of picking from the Comfort 40 or 45, Progressive 45, or the Technic 45. Each of these trims will have their own unique features and options, as well as exterior looks and interior looks. This vehicle does have the S-Line black package and the top view camera added to it, so as I go along I will cover what is included in each of these packages. Now, as for the standard safety features you will get with the Q5 Progressive includes the Audi Pre-Sense City, front and rear parking sensors, lane departure warning, Audi side assist, exit warning system, and the rear cross traffic alert. Taking a look at what powers the Q5 Progressive, it has the 2-liter turbocharged engine with the mild hybrid system. This will give you 261 horsepower and 273 pound-foot of torque. Towing wise with the Q5, you can tow about 4,400 pounds. The front of the Q5 definitely has a sharp look to it, and it also looks pretty aggressive. Plus you get the S-Line exterior styling, which looks better than the Comfort trim I think. The bottom area will have the front sensors along with the corners of the bumper that have gloss black trim. You can't really tell, but around the grille, it's all gloss black because this does have the S-Line black package like I mentioned. And the grille, you have a half closed off and half open area with the Quattro and Audi badging. Also under the Audi badge, there is a front facing camera, and this comes with the top view camera that this has. Then you have the well-known and really nice looking Audi LED lights. I think Audi has one of the best lights in the industry. Coming to the side of the Q5, you have a nice sleek looking shape. Up top, this has the gloss black roof rails and comes with the panel sunroof, which is standard. Also, because of the S-Line package, it gives you the gloss black trim around the windows, and you also have the body color door handles along with the black side mirrors, again with the S-Line package, which are half gloss black and half black plastic with the turn signal and camera underneath. On the fenders, you'll also get the S-Line badging, and as for these sleek looking wheels, with the S-Line black package, it gives you the 20-inch wheels in this 5V spoke star design, which I think is way better than the regular 19-inch wheels that you get standard. Coming around to the rear of the Q5, just like the front, the rear also looks pretty nice and sporty. At the bottom are these fake exhaust outlets with the gloss black, and instead the exhaust faces downwards, which I would have liked if the actual outlets were used instead. On the rear bumper will be the rear sensors and the reflector lights, reverse lights, and this bright light which can also be turned off. On the tailgate will be the Q5, Audi, and the Quattro badging. Then these nice looking LED taillights which add to the rear aesthetic. Up top there's also a rear spoiler with the brake light, which also again adds to the rear look. Opening up the tailgate, which is also foot activated. As you can see, you have a good amount of room back here for all of your things. There's also this privacy cover that you can use, which can come handy. And on the corners will be some small storage pockets, along with these latches to fold down the rear seats with ease. Underneath all of this will be the spare tire and a roadside kit. Entering into the rear of the Q5, you notice the simple yet nice design of the door trim. At the bottom is some space for things and a speaker next to that, and leather on the armrest. Then is this aluminum trim that is throughout the interior, plus you also get ambient lighting. As for the rear seats, you get these nicely designed and comfy seats with the contrast stitching, and these are different style compared to the standard ones. There's also a latch on the sides of the seats to fold them down, and dropping down the center area will have the cup holders. Behind the driver and passenger seats will be mat pockets for additional small storage, and on the rear console will be the venting rear climate control, USB ports, and a 12-volt outlet. Now coming to the front of the Q5, it's the same as the rear, but a smaller section at the bottom. Also is the tailgate button and the usual window and side mirror controls. Plus you have more of that aluminum trim with the ambient lighting and the driver memory seat buttons. As for the front seats, with the S-Line package, you do get these nice sport seats with the contrast stitching like the rear. The front seats of any Audi vehicle, I think the seats are pretty solid because they hold you in place perfectly. Plus the front seats also come heated as standard. Also, you can pick other interior colors, but it will depend on what packages that you get. Both of the front seats are power adjustable. And with the progressive trim, you also get these cool S-Line illuminated door sills. Underneath are the stainless steel pedals, a part of the S-Line black package. Also is the hood latch release. Above is this small storage area, and then you have the lighting controls as well. And here you can see more of the nice aluminum trim and the ambient lighting. The steering wheel is manual adjustable. Entering inside, you have the dashboard that has the speakers and hard and soft materials. Then is this clear and high quality digital cluster. There's tons of different things that you can go through and display here. You even have a full map view, which is pretty cool. You can also change the view of the RPM and the speed and all. The steering wheel is wrapped in leather and is also heated. And you have the S badge at the bottom as well. On the left side will be the cluster controls and menus. The other side will have the phone, Bluetooth, heated steering wheel, and audio buttons. There's also paddle shifters behind, along with the lane keep, indicator, and high beam controls. The other side will have the front and rear wiper controls, and you have the cruise control toggle as well. The armrest area is all leather, and it has different heights that you can set this on. And opening it up, you have some space and a USB port. Then is this wireless charging pad that does slide back and has the front cup holders. On the console itself will be gloss black and more of the aluminum trim, which will have the volume and seat controls and some small space. Also is the electronic parking brake and this sleek looking shifter. In the front is more small space, and above that is the start stop button, more space, and a USB port and a 12-volt outlet. Then you have these buttons here, so there's different drive modes that you can pick from. There's also the auto start stop, traction control, parking sensor, hill descent, and the infotainment screen off buttons. Then are the usual heating and cooling controls with the heated seat buttons. And on the dash, as you see, you have more aluminum trim and the ambient lighting that stretches across to the passenger side. Then is this 10.1-inch touchscreen. Again, I think Audi's software and touchscreens are also one of the best. On here, you can go through many different things. Like on the home page, you have different sections to add things. There's also the media section, and swiping over will be more things like the radio, which has the regular AM, FM and all. You can go through the media section again from here, and then is the phone section, followed by the navigation section, which is pretty responsive. There's other sections like the phone apps, vehicle, favorites, and settings, but going into the vehicle section, there's more things. Here you can go through things like the drive modes, interior lights as well. So there's different moods that you can pick from. Now, as far as the camera, like I mentioned, this has a ton of on the exterior. There's so many different angles that you can go through, which helps with parking and makes it very, very easy because you get to see all around your Q5. Up top is the mirror, interior lights, SOS, and the sunroof controls. And like I was mentioning, this has the full panel roof. Now, coming around to the passenger side, you see that aluminum trim and ambient lighting that I was talking about, plus you also have the Quattro badge. And you've got some decent storage space in the compartment. And here is the key fob and what it looks like. Now, there was no window sticker for this Q5 Progressive, but it does start from about $48,400 plus tax Canadian. And this exact one with the added options is about $61,500 plus tax. And this may be minus any dealer discounts and manufacturer rebates if they're being offered. Well, that does it for this 2023 Audi Q5 Progressive S-Line. Let me know what you think of this. Do you love it or do you hate it?